2, 1. There we go. Hello,
Hi.
Julia.
Hello. You're lying on the floor and I'm stood a suitable distance away with my sticky yoga mat. So I
Lovely.
wonder what we're up to today.
Ooh.
Okay. So as we had a little chat earlier, we thought those of you at home, we would have a little look at things we can do very easily to help strengthen our feet and release tension in our legs. So that's where we're going to start today. I think that was the plan, Karen, wasn't it?
Certainly was, and I've gone and found a tennis ball, so that's not bad.
Yeah. And you're on your foot cam, and I'm doing the full body bit. And I've got a little spiky ball today because that's what I could find. But a tennis ball, a little rubber cat ball, any of those things will actually work quite nicely. I've chosen the painful option.
Certainly, yeah.
So what we find is that lots of us, you bend over to pick something up, or you're doing the gardening, and it's like, oh, this is really tight down the backs of the legs, you just don't, and you bend your knees a bit, and you get down, then you're pulling it back. But actually, we should be able to release this tension here, and it's quite a nice little trick. It's all to do with our fascia, which we've spoken about before. And I'm just going to do a little example. So I'm going to put my ball down so it doesn't roll away. And just for a moment, I'm just going to stand and roll forwards and down. Let my neck go and just relax down and just make a note of where my fingers are from the floor. I'm not forcing myself. I could push myself down further, but that's a good spot. And then I'm just going to roll back up again. Now, if I roll the ball under one foot, and we're going to roll the ball backwards and forwards, right from the toes, all the way through to the heel. And a few different lines, just keep rolling backwards and forwards. It's good to do it for about a minute, or if you've got more time, 2 minutes. Just give it a good roll. You can see Karen's feet nice and close there. I've left my socks off, so see on the mat. And what we're doing is, by rolling the ball, and it's say, it could just be a little cat ball, just rolling it up and down the sole of the foot, what we're actually doing is releasing the fascia tension in the back of the leg, all the way through. So let's see what's happened now. I've only done one leg, so let's have another roll down and see what happens with that right arm. So I'm dropping my head, my shoulders, just rolling slowly down through the back, through the hips. Knees are a little bit soft, neck's relaxed. And I'm coming down, down, down. And then all of a sudden, this arm's still here, but this one very easily has touched the floor. I can scrape the floor without pushing. I can push myself down, but just to be there. So that leg, all of a sudden, is quite tight through here, and this leg feels quite relaxed. And if we do the same with the other leg, then the other arm will come down to join it. So when you're sitting listening to the radio, watching television, having a chat with your friend, you can sit and just have the ball under your foot, and just roll it around. It's very good for stimulating circulation as well, without worrying about the fascia. So even just doing this, we're helping the circulation of our feet, helping the fluid flow, nerve endings. I've rolled this one a little bit more vigorously, but not quite so long. So let's see what happens now. So with a bit of luck, both hands will probably be about the same. So let's roll down again. Neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed, knees soft. And just roll down nice and slowly and gently. And just relaxing here. Both my hands have come to the floor really easily. And the backs of both my legs feel pretty much the same now. So when you're there, you can also give your backs of your legs a little rub up and down. Rub through. And then roll back up again, nice and easily. So that's something that's really simple that anybody can do. And if you haven't got very good balance, just so easy to do sitting on a chair. Aaron's got a couple of good tips for strengthening our ankles. So let's have a go at those.
Great. You can do these standing or seating, but I'm going to demonstrate seated. But first of all, I want you to think about the summer when we wear our flip-flops. And what I'm going to do is call this area between your big toe and your next toe your flip-flop zone. So when I say flip-flop zone, that's where the thong of your flip-flop goes through. And you'll understand a bit more about this in a minute when I get working. So let me just get onto my chair. Julie's going to do it standing. Okay. So we're going to put our feet flat on the floor. No scrunching the toes or anything else like that. For now. Okay. Now you're going to imagine with your toes, you're going to pick the floor up. So scrunch your toes up and let them relax and slide out. And again, so scrunch them up and then slide them down and along the floor. And let's do one more because it's tripudio. And scrunch them up and then let them relax. And now lift the toes up, spread them wide. I've got socks on so you can't really see that. But your feet, spread them as much as wide as possible. Then relax them, give them a wiggle, place them on the floor and then give them another wiggle. There we go, let's do that again. So lift the toes up as wide as you can. Can you wiggle them around? Just relax them and place them on the floor and give them a wiggle. Let's do that one more time. So here we go. Stretch them wide. Stretch them wide. Can you wiggle them? Each one in turn. Can you do each one in turn? Then relax them, place them on the floor, and again spread them wide and relax and just wiggle them around. Okay, and another really good one for ankles. So this is where the flip-flop zone came in. So you've got your tennis ball and you're just going to put it in that little nook just under your ankle bone and hold that between your feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift your heels up very, very gently. And you're going to imagine your heel is coming towards your flip-flop zone. It's not going over there to your little toe. And it's not going towards your big toe. It's coming straight forward towards your flip-flop zone. And a good indicator is if the ball drops, that your feet are going out towards the side. So slowly lower them down again and relax your toes. And again, slowly lift the heels up towards your flip-flop zone. Now, do you have 4-inch stilettos or have you got 6-inch stilettos today? And slowly lower them down. And let's do that one more time. So come up onto your toes. So we're going up like this, onto the balls of our feet. Imagine you've got stilettos on. And lower them down. And then just gently let go of the ball and give your feet a little shake. There we go. Little shake and a whiz round. Lovely. How was that for you, Julia?
That was good. That was good. Spiky ball was a little painful in there, but I'm sure it was really good. That's great because really it's quite important. Even if you have a problem holding a ball there, perhaps your legs are quite swollen and placing a ball would perhaps not be ideal. But just to have that image of your big toe making contact with the floor and then feel the next toe, spread your toes out, get that balance, and then just do it with one foot at a time. You can just gradually just feel the big toe, the next toe, and then just gradually lift, but keeping that knee forward over that, as Karen calls it, the flip-flop zone. So there's lots of different ways of doing it. So if you can't get a little ball there, if it's too tricky, too uncomfortable, you can put a big ball there. Always, there's always a choice, always a choice. Or even without, but just with that imagination of just feeling that pressure and where it's going, and then rolling it back down again. So, and do give your feet a little, ankles up and down, little floppy ankles afterwards, because actually this is quite hard work. So always relax everything afterwards. A little shake
Have a
out.
little wiggle and a shake.
Always, yeah. Brilliant. Good. Well, let us know how you get on. Put a comment. See if we let us know if you like these little hint sessions, or whether you prefer the dances and things. Put some comments. We'd like to hear from you.
Certainly
Okay.
would. Okay then. Are we done, Julia?
I think we are.
Okay then. I wave you all goodbye. See you soon.
Like and subscribe. No, we don't want to press subscribe. We just
Like and subscribe. See you all soon. Take care.